Robert Stellick with New Planet Surf. Today's video is all about jumping on a wingfoil board. And lately I've been able to get big air, not only jump high, but also pull off the landings. And I'm going to try to give you some pointers on how I do that. And I just recently got a new GoPro Max camera, and I mounted it on this harness mount that my friend made years ago. It looks a little bit ghetto, but it works really well. It just straps to the back and it has a long pole on it. And by mounting the GoPro Max on the pole, kind of parallel to the pole, it automatically deletes the pole out of the footage. And then after that, you can put the footage on your phone and kind of do a rough edit. Pick out the scenes you want, and then you can change the view angle. So here I'm turning into the wind to get some air, hang my weight into the wing, try to come down soft, like kind of coming down like a parachute, and then extend my legs a little bit for the landing, and then pump back out of it. So I'm gonna run through it from a couple different perspectives. So here, looking for a good ramp, the bigger and steeper the better. Turn into the wind to kind of get some lift. You can see that turn at the end. And then I push off on my back leg, try to get some height, hanging into the wing, keeping tucked in, and then at the last moment kind of extend the legs a little bit to kind of pull out the landing gear. And then keep the weight right over the middle of the board, not leaning back, and then pumping back out of it. So I try to look for the steepest, biggest ramp I can find. And then as I'm coming up the ramp, I push off on my back foot to kind of pop up the foil, and then hang my weight into the wing, keep everything tucked in, hang the weight from the wing, and then try to come down as soft as possible. But the higher you go, the harder the landing is usually, but you can really use that wing to soften the landing if you do it right. And you can see I cover quite a bit of ground on that jump. Here's Daniel doing a jump. He does them kind of tweaked into the wind, and that's a really cool looking jump too that Daniel does. And so the cool thing about the GoPro Max is you can choose the angle you're filming. So here's Jeff riding the wave next to me, so I can kind of just show that angle and kind of zoom into it a little bit, and then you can zoom out and show, choose different angles and edit that in the video. So here's Jeff on the same wave way down the line, and yeah, this spot just has like these beautiful lined up waves that just keep going, and beautiful clean water. This was just a nice day to be out on the water. We've been just having a lot of fun wingfoiling. In the summertime here in Hawaii, we get the nice steady trade winds. And even though we're back on lockdown and the beach parks are closed, we're still allowed to go on the water and get some exercise on the water. As long as we don't hang out on the beach, we can get out there and have fun and enjoy the ocean. So hope you guys are able to do that as well. It's a good way to keep yourself sane during these crazy times. But so I've been having fun on the water and finally figuring out how to use the GoPro Max a little bit. Here's like a weird perspective where it twists around. So you can do all kinds of stuff with it, but some of it looks good, some of it not so great. And here I'm tacking out of it. Tacking was kind of a little bit tricky with the pole on the back because it tends to get stuck easily, so I had to really extend my arm and get it high over my head. Switch the front hand while I'm turning through the turn, and then once I'm turned around, I can power back up, going back the other way. So, and then the new Echo Wing definitely handles a lot better. I can actually fly it just holding the front handle in neutral. It handles a lot better on the wave, and it also seems to have more power. So here's another little bonus for Dave, one of the people watching our videos. He asked what to do when you wipe out in the impact zone. So this was shot by Edmund. at a spot where there was some bigger sets coming in that day, and I was heading out into the waves. This is my friend Jason, I think. But as I was heading out, the smart thing here would have been to just jive and turn around and go back in. But instead, I trying to get some speed, and I think I can do a big jump here, but kind of missed the landing, crash, and then there comes the set. So that was a mistake to even get into that position, but trying to hold the wing over my head and kind of fly it over the whitewater. So, and then I have the retracting leash, which keeps the board pretty far away from me, but trying to hold on to the wing, keep it over my head, and just try to keep the wing out of the whitewater as much as I can. And there you can see my board getting pulled. And then, so I still got the wing flying over my head, and this next wave is just too big to hold on to it, so I just kind of let go of it and let the wing fly over the whitewater. And then I just collected back afterwards, and luckily that was the whole set, and after that there was no more breaking waves. So that time I got lucky. Anyways, I hope you got something out of this. This is my little tutorial on how to pull off jumps, how to get air, get up there, and then hang your weight in the wing so you can have a soft landing, come down, and pump back out of it. So thanks for watching. Always appreciate it when people give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel down below. Come out with a new video every week. So stay tuned to the Blue Planet Surf YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water. Aloha.